Good afternoon. My name is Ian Lennox, and welcome to the 2020 annual meeting of the Loxahatchee Club. Well, last year was anything other than business as usual. Your board's priorities last November were clear. Clubhouse renovation, completed on time and on budget. Transition to the temporary facilities to reduce member inconveniences. Management development, the addition of both Chef Daniel Vallone and Matt Lucchesi. Implementation of the member-approved long-range financial plan. Membership development, attracting approximately 125 new members in this decade and strengthening the member character and instilling a culture of ownership in the Loxahatchee Club. Enhance recognition of our club and our golf course. Well, 6 months into last year, around March 24th, our number one priority became member and staff safety, as everyone in the world learned weekly about the potential individual threat of the COVID-19 pandemic. About 60 members and management are active in the planning and implementation of operations here at the Loxahatchee Club. Your 10-person board, over 40 non-board additional members voluntarily participating on committees, and your 10-person senior management team all tackled the priorities. And despite some significant challenges and distractions, I think we delivered a good report. The report card is highlighted as follows. Member safety and a quick reorientation of staff and physical resources delivered a very satisfactory member and staff experience within our community. We had multiple reported member cases of COVID-19 and a few contractors. No staff tested positive or self-reported. The clubhouse renovation is scheduled and it'll be completed at year-end and within our financial plan. We initially struggled with the golf village, the temporary facilities, but quickly responded to member wants and delivered, I think, a fun and relaxing gathering place before and after our activities. Chef Daniel has made subtle changes in the processes and the staff and our food preparation and delivery. Riza and Daniel performed extremely well in our temporary facilities, serving takeout lunches, dinners, and establishing a very popular local market here. We attracted 8 new members last year. Activity remains high, and we actually have 8 new proprietary members in our first quarter of this year. The Loxahatchee Club in October of 2020 was recognized by our U.S. peers in the top 20 platinum clubs of America. As we commence our 2020-2021 year, our priorities at the Loxahatchee Club remain focused on member and staff and contractor safety, transition from temporary facilities into a new clubhouse, and delivering meaningful progress on our long-range plan that includes further improvements of the golf course, development of our management team, new members, and recognition of the Loxahatchee Club. A final initiative of member interest is the creation of a new member long-range integrated task force. Bob Kelly has agreed to chair the initiative that includes member participation, incorporating both the Loxahatchee Club Board and the Homeowners Association. The task force met for the first time last week, and the objective David Levin and I share is to have both the club and the HOA boards listen to the recommendations and plans in April of 2021, and then to share the outcome of that task force work with all of the members in May of 2021. Areas of consideration are membership, residential life, recreation, facilities, governance, and finance. I would like to welcome Bill Van Fossen to the Loxahatchee Board. Bill has been a member since 1998 and will play an active role on our golf committee, with a plan for him succeeding into the role of chairman of the golf committee in 2021-22. I would like, on behalf of all members, to recognize Wilson Zenner. Last year, Wilson announced his plans to retire after 20 years at the Loxahatchee Club. Prior to Loxahatchee, William served as the assistant golf professional at Aronimink Golf and Country Club from 84 to 88. He was head professional at Springhaven Club from 1989 until 1993, and he was head professional at Lancaster Country Club from 94 to 99 before joining us here in Jupiter. As many members are aware, Wilson orchestrated his own succession plan in attracting Matt Loxahatchee back to Loxahatchee Club. The Board of Governors has granted Wilson an honorary membership. We hope to see Wilson and his family enjoy the club and our membership for many years to come. Special recognition must also be recognized for our outgoing board member and governor, Richard Strauss. Dick and Lois joined Loxahatchee Club in 2007, and Dick has been serving the club as a governor since 2014. Dick was responsible for the $3.5 million 2015 golf course improvement project, and he's worked tirelessly over the past 2 years on our $16 million clubhouse renovation project. Thank you, Dick, on behalf of all members. And finally, I'd like to mention that the Loxahatchee Club is celebrating its 35th anniversary. And we have 10 active founding members of the club: Gordon and Pat Gray, Jack and Barbara Nicholas, Jean Wood, John Berger, Priscilla Hostetter, Keith and Margaret Thompson, Terry Chapelain, Peter Eby, Tom LaRose, and Peggy Driscoll. Thank you.
My name is Jeanette Harris. Ian has asked me to go through some of the financials with you today. The club received a clean audit for the year ending in August 2020. A complete set of financials is available on the club website, and if requested, we can give you a paper copy. 2020 was a challenging year. When the COVID virus hit us in March, the board decided to retain all employees on the payroll, despite Palm Beach County and the board mandated closure of many of the activities. The clubhouse renovation also impacted operational revenues. As expected, we ended the year with a slight positive income before including the additional payroll costs for retaining seasonal employees in May, June, and July. Our audited financial statements will show a loss after that cost of $607,811. When the CARES Act was announced, under board direction, we applied for the payroll protection loan to support our payroll commitment. We obtained the loan from the SBA in the amount of $645,236. The loan has an interest rate of 1% per year and is repayable over a 2-year period. The rules for loan forgiveness remain unclear. Should the loan be forgiven, the outstanding balance would be recognized in revenue in 2021. The loan is correctly presented for now in our balance sheet as a liability. Our 2021 budget will be a continuing challenge because COVID is likely to affect all club activities, and we will remain under construction until end of December. The unknown is how many of our members will return before Christmas. Our focus is to provide safe activities in an environment where most members and all staff are avoiding as many group activities as possible. We've instituted a number of measures to encourage member safety. These actions will increase costs and reduce income. A similar reduction in expenses would be a real challenge. The clubhouse project is still on time and on budget. And the good news is the clubhouse will have lots of outdoor dining space. In anticipation of the year as outlined, the board approved a 3.6% increase in member dues to $19,350, effective September 1. The board also approved an increase in the quarterly food and beverage assessment of $50 to $250 per quarter. We plan to end the next year at a break even without any assessment. As expected, we ended the 2020 year with a positive balance of $1.2 million in our capital account. The largest elements of capital are related to the clubhouse project. We extended an offer to the members to prepay 5 years of capital dues. This raised $2.6 million for the project. In early March, we arranged a $10 million long-term loan from our primary banker, Northern Trust Company. The loan has an initial 2-year takedown period at a floating interest rate of about 3.4%. The loan is repayable over the subsequent 8 years. We also arranged an interest rate swap to fix the interest rate for the last 8 years at 2.6%. As of the end of 2020, we had borrowed $6 million of the facility. The remaining amount will be deployed in the current budget year. The budget also anticipates $400,000 of other capital expenditures, mostly golf course improvements. And this ends the financial segment of our report.
Good afternoon. Welcome back to the members just returning to the Loxahatchee Club for the winter season. And a special note of thanks to the members who spent the summer with us. We appreciated your support. First and foremost, an important reminder that the team continues to stay focused on the safety of all members and guests, as well as the safety of each other. A great deal of time and effort went into planning our protocols, and we ask that everyone do their part. The management team has also been diligently planning as we prepare for the reopening of the new clubhouse, which is approximately 60 days away. In the weeks ahead, we will detail our plan to exit the temporary facilities and enter into the clubhouse and everything in between and what to expect during this time frame. The clubhouse renovation is expected to finish at its anticipated completion date. And it's a result of a collective effort of many people, namely the club board, with special thanks to Jean Ann Harris, Ian Lennox, and of course Dick Strauss, who has been an invaluable resource for me and a mentor in every regard. Thank you. Thanks too goes to the management team, who in addition to their traditional roles, stepped up with committed, unyielding time and energy contributing to the success of the project, and true Loxahatchee spirit. Mr. Lennox touched on our recent recognition as a top 20 golf club in America, an honor bestowed on us from peer clubs throughout the U.S. We are up 9 spots from 2 years ago, which is great news. We also retained our position as a distinguished Emerald Club of America as an elite club, the highest honor of this organization, which centered on an on-site assessment and interviews with the management team. So congratulations to the team. We welcomed several new members this year, and please join me in welcoming Kurt and Lisa Crass, Mark and Margot Pinto, Miles and Catherine Ruthberg, Doug and Carrie Gray, Mark Johnston, Don and Deborah Stanley, Alex and Megan Russo, and Lex and Anna Marie Gamble. And also a special welcome to national members Dan and Yvette Shakespeare, and Kurt and Caroline Bryant. A closing comment and a special note of thanks to Wilson Zahner. It's been an absolute privilege to work with such an extraordinary golf professional. He is a true ambassador to the game and the Loxahatchee Club. I'm going to miss seeing him around the pro shop every day. Pro, thank you for your passion and your friendship. In closing, I'd like to thank the team. We've accomplished much under difficult circumstances this year, and we should be proud of all that we've achieved together. Thanks to our extraordinary members. We sincerely appreciate your support and patience. It is an honor to serve you.